Okay, folks, this is just a little preview here that we're going to be doing. Um, just a little test, uh, if you will, for the future of one of my little projects here that I decided I wanted to do because if there's one thing that people know me for is the fact that I have a buttload of toys. Not those kind of toys, you dirty pervs. But I'm talking about action figures and those kind of things. So I'm very much wanting to start a little toy channel. So I wanted to see what your suggestions were. What are some of the things that you're looking forward to? I want to see how this thing sounds and what I can do to improve it over the course of time. So let's see what we can show off here that I got. Anything interesting? Anything interesting? Ooh, here's something. Here's something that you don't see any day. Now, Transformers. Oh, am I missing a wing already? Okay, this is actually really dusty and I need to clean it. But here's something for you Transformer fans that you may not actually get to see. And I'm also going to get... oh, wow, I'm going to have to zoom out. Look at this guy here. You see this? This is a knockoff Cyclonus figure. Yeah, so Cyclonus is a character from Transformers for all you non-Transformer fans out there. That was me struggling. But this is a... Oh, man, I wish I can get the camera to show everything here. Let me point it up a little bit. Look, he's not a small figure. He's actually pretty big. Here's a... just for size comparison. Here's some baby powder. I don't have a baby, but sometimes I use baby powder because it gets like hot and sticky out there. And I don't want to be hot and sticky all the time. But there's Cyclonus next to a big thing of baby powder. Let's get some other size comparisons here. Ooh, yeah, here's one. Here is one. Almost sounded like Jeff Goldblum there. Ah, yes, ooh. There's Walrus Man. Remember this guy? Walrus Man. So you got a knockoff Cyclonus, Walrus Man, and some baby powder next to each other. Isn't that great? What else can we compare this to? Well, I mean, I think the Walrus Man does a sufficient job of giving you an idea of how big and massive this figure was. I got this guy on eBay over 10 years ago. I know that. And I think it was just something I found online. I also do custom work. I like to do a lot of custom figure work. I don't actually have an actual Cyclonus. So I don't know how this guy scales to the original. But I would like to do some custom Cyclonus. I always liked this version of him. The club never made a version. The Transformers Collectors Club. Neither did Hasbro or Takara, which is disappointing. They did do a Shattered Glass. I thought this would have been the actual color scheme for when Shattered Glass. And for those of you all who don't know, Shattered Glass was a little spin-off that the Transformers Collectors Club did that was kind of like a similar concept to when Star Trek had a mirror universe. Look how dusty he is. Sorry, I need to clean this guy up. Maybe I'll do a second review with the whole transformation. But yeah, Walrus Man. Before Star Wars characters, before they gave him stupid names like Ponda Baba, he was just straight up. I'm going to do a review of some of my favorite classic Star Wars figures. But I want to call this show and tell, not a review, just show and tell. Bring in that concept of when we had some interesting things to show off in elementary school, because I'm a giant man boy. And kind of just show off what I got here. Not necessarily a review, but just say, hey, look, this is a thing that I got. I have it hanging on my wall, and whenever I'm like, I have like some girl that I'm dating or whatever, they actually absolutely hate this stuff. Hence the reason why they're not with me anymore. But yeah, there's your knockoff version of Cyclonus. And for those of you kids at home that don't know what a knockoff is, that means it's a Chinese... It's not the actual legit licensed product. This is something that came from some factory in China that some kid built. So I got to thank that child, that 6-year-old child, for putting together this knockoff guy that I got off eBay. But anyway, there's your figure. That's your first show and tell. I'm glad that I found him right now because I actually totally forgot about this guy. Look at. You know what? Should I transform him? I'm gonna wait for your answer. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. So look at that. Very simple just because he's a simple transformation. I don't like to watch. I like to sometimes watch reviews from people who do Transformer reviews, just so I can see what the figure's articulation looks like. But I've never really been a big fan of seeing what the transformation looks like, just because I think it kind of ruins it for me. I'd like to figure it out. And you know what? 90% of the time with Transformer toys, I don't even read the instructions. I just like to figure it out. And then I get something weird half the time. And then I have to go back and look at the pictures in the back of the box. God damn it. Hold on. Landing gear. Okay, so I guess the feet go up. I don't see a hole to where... I don't see where his gun would go. So I'm going to take the gun out. And y'all let me know if I'm wrong here with this figure. You know what? I could put it underneath him. No, doesn't work there. Doesn't fit there either. I think the gun just belongs in his hand. And I've definitely got something wrong on this. Or incorrect. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. Alright, hold on. I think I got this right now. I could very easily look at a picture online and say, oh, I did this wrong. But I'm just doing some guesswork. Because I like to see where the pieces fit. You know. I think I got something definitely wrong here because, you know, all the waste. You start noticing patterns in Transformers and how they go about doing things. I don't know why I thought these were wheels for a second here. Maybe these do this. This is how I do it. No? Well, there you go. There's cyclonus. Look at that. I wish they had an actual... See, here's his landing gear. Yeah. Look at that. Future space plane that he turns into. There's a little bug there. It's a mosquito. I'm going to kill a mosquito. Sorry, PETA. Anyway, I don't know why he has his 899 on there. I don't know if that's a decal or a price tag. Or the Chinese factory workers number. It's bad. So, anyway, that's what I think it's supposed to be. Unless the feet are supposed to come down here. Speculative transformations. That's what I should call this channel. Anyway, show and tell. Pteranodon show and tell. There you go. That's what we got. All right. So, that's Cyclonus for you. That's an example of what I'm trying to do. And if you all support this idea, then let me know because I could do a whole bunch. Oh, I got literally thousands and thousands and thousands of not just toys, but just stuff in general. I'm like looking at just right here what's laying around. Why is it laying around? But, oh, I got a Devilman VHS and I could talk about that for a little bit and recommend it, give you all a little review. Show and tell, man. That's what it's all about. I got a SpongeBob pirate. So, yeah, just a bunch of random things are going to be popping up here. And mostly stick to toy reviews and maybe some album reviews, VHS, DVDs, all that good stuff. But there again is knockoff Cyclonus. I hope you all enjoyed that. And, oh, shit. Maybe help me come up with a good catchphrase, a good sign-off. I'm Orlando Logan Olivero, and you've been watching this video. Or, oh shit, I'm running out of space on my phone. I need to clear up this.